It's coming in. It's getting better. That's what champions do. Guys, for him, it's always been that pursuit of reaching his incredible potential.
Well, Allie, one of the all-time greats. Good stuff. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Andre Drummond.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
So here's Portland's starting group. Damian Lillard out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Jusuf Nurkic. Then it's Josh Hart. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court. Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Pass to Durant. Down low. Here's Drummond. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
For 3, here's Lillard. Counted from distance. Lillard's got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the inside. And Drummond with the jam.
It would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Here are the Blazers with the ball. Lillard outside. The 3 is up. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Durant. To the paint. And there's a 3-second violation. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Lillard outside. All right, Grant, in the name of player development, if you've got a young team that's effectively out of the playoffs, do you scale back minutes for the veterans, even if they're playing well?
I would think so. Obviously, if the playoffs aren't in the picture, it's giving that remaining part of the season a chance for you young players to learn what the NBA is all about. So giving them more chances to play, resting the veterans, might be the smart move.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
An elite facilitator, Simmons has great court vision, outstanding court vision, can make every type of pass. The offense seems to flow a whole lot better when he's out there.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Good chance here for Irving, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Outside Hart. For 3, here's Lillard. Offensive rebound. The 3. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
And Drummond with the jam.
Boy, that fancy alley-oop right there, that move by Drummond, the result of excellent communication with his teammates.
And Simmons himself once said, if I don't need to shoot the ball, I won't.
He gets his greatest joy, B.A., from setting other people up. When he can make a play for somebody else, that's when he's most satisfied. It's a rare quality, I think, that should be celebrated and not over-scrutinized like it is with Simmons.
It was stolen by Lillard. And here's the fast break. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first. Beyond the arc. And And it's Portland with a three.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Drummond. Griffin comes in for Ben Simmons. Brown, he's checked in for Durant. And Harris is subbed in for Curry. Pass to Aldridge. Over Winslow. Aldridge with the bucket.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Irving finds Griffin. And he banks in the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Offensive rebound. Aldridge. And he makes it on the layup. Aldridge has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of activity on the offensive glass that makes Aldridge special.
And Lillard puts up a deep three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Nets out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Coaches must be really aggressive.
You know, Grant, when he gets a lather going, Irving can seem like he's got the cheat code.
Yeah, and if I'm the coach, he's got the green light from start to finish. When he gets rolling, it can rub off on everyone else.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Blake Griffin out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Patrick Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Harris in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter.
You know, any talk of Harris, I think, has to start with the jump shot. A three-point contest champion. He hits close to half his attempts from beyond the arc, which is just ridiculous.
And the Nets making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Johnson, he's checked in for Lillard. And floor spacers like Harris continue to be the NBA's hottest commodity.
BA, in the day and age that we're in as far as the NBA goes, great value for floor spacers. And Harris's contract, $75 million over 4 years, talks about what you just said, how valuable and in demand guys like Harris are.
Ellaby, he's checked in for Winslow. Pass to Claxton. Griffin's shot is off. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's McLemore, and he jams it home with authority.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 3. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's McLemore. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Griffin with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. From downtown. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way. defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
There was just no sense of urgency to hit the offensive glass. They have to be disappointed in the lack of second chance points.
Yeah, I agree. Hard to win games when every offensive possession is one shot, then a jog back the other way to play defense.
And here's Griffin outside. Knocks down the long J. Griffin's got his second bucket on the night.
A much improved three-point shooter. Griffin understands the value of bigs that can stretch the floor.
Timeout called. Portland.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
And it's Simons missing. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Curry. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Simons, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Grant, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Outside Irving. Left side Durant. Good work there as it goes. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Durant and his teammates really in sync. I mean, helping each other out, facilitating for each other. That basket there, a real team effort.
Back to Nurkic. Over Irving. Shot by Nurkic, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The try by Irving, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
So capable of overwhelming you. Nurkic is terrific at maintaining his focus and balance on these tough finishes.
Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. And it's slammed in by Durant. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Simons. Pass to Nurkic. And no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The three from Curry. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
To the middle. And here's Nurkic. And he converts the layup. Nurkic has got 6.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. And we're through the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Anthony Simons. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Josh Hart.
Boy, excellent possession from this team that time. When you set up Drummond down low, I mean, you're going to get trips to the line.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, a surprising stat, Clark. The last 2 seasons, for the first time in league history, guards scored more points in the paint than centers or forwards.
How amazing is that, B.A.? What a transformation we've seen in the game at all levels, but particularly the NBA. Things have been inverted. It used to be you threw the ball inside to get high percentage shots. Now this is primarily a drive and kick league. Drive for the rim or shoot threes.
Watford, Simmons defending. Durant pulls it in. The Nets with the lead. Now Irving. And the jam by Drummond.
They've gone out of their way to involve Drummond in this offense, and I think that's really kept him engaged.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Portland has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Lets it go from 11. And it's Simons missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the 2nd half. Outside Irving. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 6 points.
Well, I tell you what, Kyrie is an absolute magician inside. I mean, it's obvious that he works on his finishing, but he works on big guy drills too. That makes him even more impossible to deal with. I don't know if we've seen a better finisher in the history of the game that's 6'5" or short.
Inside, here's Drummond. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Aldridge outside. Back to Mills. Down low. Here's Griffin. And Winslow comes to help. And here's Mills for 3. Lillard pulls down the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
For the lead. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes a first.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
And both free throws good for Brown. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here.
Last 2 minutes to play.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Hard against Harris. 5 on the clock. Outside, Brown. Right at the free throw line. The offensive rebound. And Aldridge with the slam.
Well, he's so good around the basket that he doesn't really need to throw it down. But sometimes Aldridge just has to take advantage of it.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Here's Mills. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, Mills is not just a long-range gunner now. He can score on the move, too. Underestimate Mills at your own peril.
For 3, here's Lillard. Outside Hart. Winslow with the ball. Now guarded by Harris. For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by the Nets.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Launches it. Good. Another from three.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Well, you see the competitive spirit of Mills. You knock down the shot on his team, he's coming for the payback.
For three, here's Lillard. Connects again from distance.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
And he just can't be denied from deep. Now he's tied for most threes in a single game. Amazing. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trail Blazers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Andre Drummond is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
What a powerful, forceful take from Drummond. Not settling for the layup, leaving no room for error with the flush.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind him taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Lets it go from deep.
Portland foul. Brendan Watford. That's his second personal.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Simmons. Pass to Irving. Outside Curry. Let's go with a three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
Here's Simons. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow,
man. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Right side Durant. To the middle. Here's Drummond. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Watford drops in the 3. And now a 5-point Portland lead.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Irving against Nurkic. Who poked away. It's stolen by Nurkic. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Simons. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Durant got it.
Looking strong to the finish. When Durant locks in on scoring, nobody's stopping him.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. Hart's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Johnson. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Irving against Lillard. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th, final quarter here. Irving, pass to Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first foul.
It goes on Josh Hart.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Drummond. And he lobs it up. And the jam by Drummond.
Really a good decision turning to Drummond in this spot. Needing a big basket, and he goes and gets it.
The three, here's Lillard. And again for three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And the only thing that can slow down his three-point onslaught, a break in play.
This crowd can do nothing but watch in awe. He has been spectacular.
Boy, it seems like every three he's throwing up is going in, guys. No stopping this guy once he gets going like this.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And Lillard puts up a deep three, and again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Up top, Durant. He's covered by Hart. Durant's shot is off. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Lillard against Irving. From deep three-point range. And again, it's Portland with a three.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Here's Durant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Portland.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. For three, here's Lillard. Buries it from three. Lillard's got 56 in the game.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like...
Kyrie Irving. His first foul. First team foul.
Here's Lillard. Double team on Lillard. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Simon's shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're losing by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Money from deep.
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
From the left block, Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
The three from Curry. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
For three, Durant. Oh, the trifecta.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
So the Trailblazers win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late,